Hotline, calling on the hotline for your love, for your love. Hotline, hotline.
Katrina Cooper.
Did everybody hear that? I wasn't sure if, because we were on the background, we're starting all brand new. We're working really hard. I didn't think that we would, Brody, with the thing being off, you might want to go ahead and start all new with it. I don't think they heard your introduction. Hi, Chandra.
Well, my introduction was, it's going to be a new time. I hope people show up, but I just said good afternoon and welcome to Forever Friends by Katrina Live. This is show number 7. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. And this is a show where spiritual medium Katrina Cooper talks to spirits in heaven live. And then here's the fabulous, the wonderful Katrina Cooper.
Oh my goodness, I love her. I love her so much. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. We're going to have a wonderful show. We were on another Friends show last Sunday, and we are starting with a 4 p.m. show because a great friend of mine is having a similar timing, which is the Reverend Sean Winnington. And I didn't want to do any compete and lose. So that's just kidding. He's fabulous. So basically what we want to do is we want to get started with everything. I hope you can see our green screen, and I got my new wig on, so hopefully. The other thing that we wanted to share is everybody's been asking about the notes, and unless you are a forever friend, and let's face it, I'm trying to make forever friends all over the world, as many as we can, and let everyone know these are my notes. What they mean to you are, you send me over a photo, and the reason why I ask for a photo is so that way the hundreds, sometimes thousands, but sometimes it's only 5, but there's spirits in front of me, and they're always talking, they're always wanting to be heard, and I would just go back crazy if I listened to every single one of them. So your photo helps me to pick them out of the crowd, and then I listen to what they have to say. I write down everything. Now remember, I have one side of the conversation, and we all know how that goes. And when I try to interpret it, it's always wrong. But I know that when I send them over to you, most of you all tell me you recognize what's on those notes, or it is something that when we get to the end of your notes, it's like a cliffhanger, and everybody seems to recognize what it meant. So I might have interpreted it a little bit different, but the key and core is all about you. So when we do this, I need your help. I'm not here to try to dig at you and find out what's going on. You already got them. But I want to get to the heart of your loved one's message. And I just want to say thanks, everybody, including this woman right here that helps me. She's been getting it out there. So if you guys are getting messages from this lady right here, it's because she is trying to build our YouTube. Please go over to YouTube and watch the show. I got bills just like you guys, and I'm trying my best to make it work. So if you can just go to the other end and go to YouTube, and at the end, we're going to do the exact same thing we did last time, and a beautiful lady by the name of Heather heard from her daughter, and it was so touching, and I did speak with her later. We're going to pull somebody out of YouTube. Rhodey, anybody that hears Katrina Spiritual Medium, that's Rhodey in the chat room. You send her a photo privately. I'm not going to know anything about it, and she's going to put your name in a drawing. So we're going to go ahead and draw someone, and then we're going to give you a link so you can put your pretty face or handsome And we're just going to have another reading that is just, from heaven, and they know, and I am confident that they will come in for each and every one of you. So we're going to start from the beginning. I know Rhodey wants to say something, and we're going to go to the next first person.
Well, what I first wanted to say was I only slid over here because I was going to say it then, and then I didn't mean to be here, but I couldn't just pull away. Yes, please go to watch on YouTube. I can see who's in the YouTube, the chat room. It's just like Facebook. It counts as watched hours, and those people in the chat room their names will be put in, and we'll draw for the free reading. And it's just going to be a great night. It's going to be a great night.
I want to put a shout out because as soon as I get started readings, Jessica, Debbie, Chandra, Denise, Kimberly, I want to say thank you guys for always your support, always being there for me. And I want to say thank you because I don't pay attention to the chat room once I get started. So I have two that are going to be on a phone call, and I'm going to put it very close so you can listen to what they have to say. And just a minute. I'm going to give her a call now. And look, we did that all in 6 minutes. That way the real messages can get in. Well, she must be in Texas. I recognize the area code. Can I get a thumbs up if everybody can hear that? Hello, I was wondering if I can speak with Jareen.
Yeah, this is me.
I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I apologize. This is Katrina. Thank you so much for joining our show.
I was asking Rhodey to send me a link.
Rhodey, okay, well, what she'll do is put it on the background for you, and we can do it for the second reading. How's that one?
Okay, that'll work.
I will even text it to you, but you said you didn't have a webcam and you couldn't do it. That's why I didn't send one.
But I do know a phone, and last time I was able to chat on the phone and watch it on TV.
Fabulous. We're going to give it a try, okay? Meanwhile, whom am I speaking to? The one with
This is you, right?
So, okay, so would this be dad or grandpa?
He's not related to me.
Okay. Did he have a hand in taking care of you? Because that's the kind of love that I got watching over you.
Well, it wasn't for me. It was for my nieces. It's my wife's brother-in-law.
Fabulous. So you'll be able to translate this information to them.
Yeah, I hope so.
Did you look at the notes, and what was your intake on them?
Oh, this is weird. I'm talking to you now, but when you started this conversation, it's just now coming up on the YouTube.
Oh, sometimes it does that. Sometimes it's a delay.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I got distracted by you saying hello to me. Should I?
Did you get my notes? Were you able to read them?
Yes. Yes.
And
unfortunately, there's a few things that make sense to me, but I mainly want. This may be a very different type of reading for you. I mainly wanted any information you got from him to pass on to my nieces.
well, see, I have no idea and I just wrote down what he told me. So these are, and it's going to be hard if you can't confirm anything on the reading. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to read it out. Hopefully that your loved ones were watching, and kind of in a way, having a connection with them would have been a much probably thorough reading, but I'm going to do what I can here, because a lot of times the reading has to do with things that they're doing right now or currently, to let them know that they're around. And the first thing that I got is that he was a dad and a grandpa. And he also shows me him being involved in their lives. And he said that he loves them so much, since it's not you, the person that you are stepping in for, that's how I'm going to place this. This man loves her so much, and it's in big letters. So it's so important for her to remember that. I kind of feel like she might be feeling a little bit lost, or in this case, he said he went in a peaceful manner. And when I get that, I take it as if he was able to say his goodbyes and sometimes just, fall asleep, not in a trauma. He told me to tell her that she looks beautiful, and I have it underlined. There's two. So I wasn't quite sure if there might be two girls, because I did see baby girl. So I was hoping that the person that you were doing this for, that she'll understand that. And I have it underlined. So I got a feeling that maybe she was told that, or he would refer to her as such. And I was wondering if she had a baby, because I saw a vision of a child, and it was a little girl and a boy. So I also was wondering if they had, I saw accomplishments, and was wondering if one of them was a cheerleader, or they don't have to be in the pom-poms type of cheerleader, but the one that is boosting the people around them and looking at the half full type of scenario, okay?
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of things that are true on those points. He did have two daughters, and one of the daughters does have two babies, but they're boys.
Okay.
And one of his daughters was a cheerleader.
Great to hear. So the little girl that I'm seeing, if anyone is looking for a baby or the next child that comes in, I just want to tell you that I do see one. So if it's not now, it sometimes is the answer to the other person's thoughts, questions, or directions. And we have over 300 and some babies. I'm looking at Rhodey right now. That's been confirmed, not because I predicted them, but because the loved ones stated that they were coming. But I definitely saw a little girl. So these two girls that are in question, do they have a brother?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I was, since I don't have the variable or the energy from the people on the other end. It takes a connection, just like the telephone shows, it takes the other person to understand who it's talking to.
Right.
I'm supposed, I truly think that you're so kind and loving. Don't be sad. I'm so proud of you. So I got a feeling, look at how this man had stated to this young lady, or both of them, that they were a cheerleader. They're uplifting people's spirits, but they probably are sad right now considering what he just said. He said that you got to remember what you're made of, that you're a kind and loving person. And I believe that that's so important in a person's, the quality of the human being you're speaking to. So please let them know that, they're feeling a little down, maybe realizing it's not that bad. Dad's around. I want to let you know that he also said that his mom met him in heaven, and it had been a while. So can you confirm, or do you know that his mom was already on the other side when he crossed?
Oh, definitely. A long time ago.
Well, he did say it's been a long time. So please the ones in question that are missing him so much, please let them know that he's hearing them, because he wouldn't have brought up who met him in heaven. And he said, of course, he was going to be heard. I wonder if the people that you are having this reading with today had said to themselves, and I started this about, it was about 11 a.m. I wonder if they were thinking about him and was wondering if he would come through or not, because he had me write this down and said, of course he was going to. And he also told me that his name, lives on, kind of thing. So I didn't know if maybe that the girls might have a tattoo, because a lot of people put their name on the body, or if there's a child, especially when you said there's two boys. I don't know, but I was wondering if one of them might have his middle name or named after him. And
Yeah. his older daughter just had a son in January 13th.
Oh my
And
goodness, that's
he is
awesome.
named Lil Wayne, and Wayne is, she named him after her dad.
Fabulous. I hope that she enjoys watching this YouTube video and hearing her message from heaven, because I had a factor that I did not know, which just to me is just even a more nail in the coffin. I didn't know you. The only thing I got is a photo, and I didn't even know that it wasn't pertaining to you. But I just know that the messages that they have me write down means something to the person that it goes to. And you know the other part that I love? Please ask the girls if they say to the children, to the moon. You know that statement, to the moon and back? I just heard him say it, and I don't believe that he said it to the girls, but I feel like they say it to their family, and that's him letting them know that he's around.
Okay. I'll definitely ask him that.
I wasn't sure did we get, and I want to let you know that they're my forever friends, and thank you so much for even giving me an opportunity to connect with your loved ones in heaven. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm going to hand the phone over to you.
So we're not going to go on, you guys aren't going to do it through the link, or are you going to do it on the phone?
I'm going to hand my phone to her, and then I'll try and get online with her phone.
Okay.
Where's your phone, babe? Okay. I'm going to give you to Gina now, okay?
Thank you. Hello, Gina.
Hi, Katrina.
Hi, how are you? By any chance, is this directly to you, or are you doing this for a friend too?
No, this is for me.
Fabulous. Just wanted to know what direction I was in. And thank you so much for sharing. It's a beautiful woman with a baby. And by any chance, could this be your grandmother?
The woman is my mother.
Oh, your mom. Okay. So sorry. I have no idea. I just know that is she a grandma? She tells me she's a grandma.
She was.
Thank you. Once a grandma, once a mama, always a mama, always a grandma. So I want to let you know that she still is. And the first thing that I got is she showed me that she still gets her hair done all the time, and she laughed. She was a very, she had her own style of being funny. Do you understand that?
Not really.
Well, I wouldn't. When I say her style is because I believe that not everybody would be in her jokes. It would be her family, her loved ones. That's where her style of, maybe I used the wrong words, but she's got her own style of humor. And that's what she said. She said that she had, and she still gets her hair done. So I hope that you understand it.
Very particular about her hair. I do remember that.
I'm glad, because she laughed about it. So it might be the reason why. And that's why I had the LOL. Gina, what was your take on the notes when I sent them over to you?
Well, I thought the first comment was about my hair, because we're always bragging about my hair. She hated my hair.
That was the only take that you got on your page?
Can I see my page? My notes? I'd have to look at them, because
That's okay. Just want to get your idea. So at least, no wonder she had an LOL, because you just stated that she used to complain about yours. I have no idea what the notes mean, but I do know that it brings it to you. It's your message. But I don't see your hair bad. I think that it's easy to take care of.
Oh, yeah.
And I still don't know who you are, but she shows me, and it's somebody that she loves. And I smelled smoke. Did your mom smoke?
No.
Would it be your grandmother that looks like your mom?
No.
Well, I smelled smoke, and I put it off to the side. You don't happen to smoke, do you, Gina?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't smoke.
So, all right, I just put it off to the side and we'll find out why I smelt it. So, and I want to let you know that this woman said that she has no more pain.
Good. That's good to know.
And when she said it, she said, no more pain, dear. And I feel like she might have used that. I underlined it when she would talk to and letting you know that she is serious. And
Yeah.
she also gave me the vision of her jewelry box.
Yeah, she had tons of costume jewelry.
The one that she was looking at is her ring and a necklace. Do you have them?
I do have a ring and several bracelets and necklace, yeah.
Okay, that's what I was waiting for. Thank you. Now, she showed me two girls, and I wasn't sure if you had a sister or if they're grandchildren.
Both. I have one sister, and she had two granddaughters.
I love this. See, this is heaven. And she said that I asked if you were one of the ones with the girls. She said that her dad met her in heaven. So have you been asking? I'm sorry, I didn't put my glasses on, so I have to put I can't see up close. So were you asking who might have met your mom when she crossed over?
Well, I didn't ask because when I was reading the note, I was thinking it meant my dad and her dad. But you're saying it was her dad, huh?
It said her dad.
Okay.
And now it's interesting that you were wondering, did your dad smoke?
He did.
Okay.
Before he died, yeah.
Okay. I
Quit
knew.
smoking, but he did.
Well, when we get up there, nothing's stopping us from doing the things that we like to do. And I knew that I smelled that smoke, and it's interesting. But she did say her, and then here you are bringing about your dad. And you know what? Your dad just strikes me as like peace-loving type of guy. I hope that makes some sense. He's just saying he loves you very much. And so does your mom. Your mom says she loves you so much too. And this woman is feisty. She said that she said she did it her way. And she laughed about that.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you something, Gina. At 12:19 p.m., I was doing your meditation for your mom, and I heard music everywhere. And I was just wondering, by any chance, were you listening to music such in that time frame? And that would be central.
No. Earlier this morning, we went to the cemetery and I was listening to music.
Okay. All right. Well, remember, I started talking to her at 12:19 p.m. So I just assumed that it would have been something at that time frame, but you're stating that you went to the cemetery that morning and played music. That's okay. I hope you're not just because I didn't say it was 2 hours beforehand. I just didn't speak with her 2 hours prior to that. But I want to let you know at 12:19, that's what I got. So I don't know if you were driving back. That's a possibility that's there, but I do want to know. I wasn't there. She was. She also showed me a great opportunities that might be opening up for you. And she says to go for it and take the leap.
Okay. Thank you.
I hope that this helps you. I hope that I hope that you realize how much so many people love you, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak with not just your mom, but your dad sneaking in too.
Thank you.
You're my forever friends.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. You have a blessed day. I don't know. Someone keeps giving me a call. I'm not quite sure who it would be, but I am on a show, so you can't give me a personal phone call. I hope everybody loved that.
I did. It was very good what I could hear. I'm getting everyone's names while I'm quiet in the chat room in for the drawing. So go to YouTube, watch it on her YouTube channel, Katrina Spiritual Medium. Say hi in the chat room to be able to get win a reading for tonight. And that was good on the phone. They could hear it and everything. It was really good. Yeah.
Yay. And, guys, I do believe that Gina was being harped on the fact that it was 2 hours prior to that she was playing the music and at the cemetery, but I didn't connect with her mother until at 12:19. So I hope that the impact sinks in on how much she's loved and that she wasn't alone when she took her trip. And I hope that the first set of family sees how much he stepped in to talk to them. And please note that I am open for private readings. And please go to Katrina's Spiritual Medium page on Facebook, and you can look and choose your own date, your own time. And thankfully, I am booked until July, so I'm pretty happy. Now, I have number 3 coming in because we did 1 and 2, and I think that went fantastic. Oh, actually, we got 3 and 4 here. Casey and Kyle, hello.
Hi.
Did you guys get my notes?
We did. I didn't know if you sent any for Kyle or if they were just mine or.
No, it does. It says number 3 and number 4. You only get 1 page each, but you got 2 pages.
You got one.
No, there was 2 pages. I didn't know if you did both my dad and his dad.
Oh, honey, I only did 1 photo for you and 1 photo for him.
Okay. Yeah, that was his dad and my dad. The photos.
Okay, I don't know whose dad. I just gave whatever photo you gave me. That's what I did the reading with, and that first photo would have been the one that you both look alike. I believe that this is your because I'm looking at him right now, and you guys look. He spit you out. That's exactly what this is. So, Kyle, is this your dad? Everybody hear
It is.
I'm so sorry. I hope that and I do got it written down that you look alike. I was hoping that you had an opportunity to look at your notes because this man has so much to say. And I think that once you get him talking, you couldn't shut him up. Do you understand that?
Yep.
And those are personalities that come from me actually talking to him, Kyle, not from a photo. Do you get that too? Because he told me that you were going to check to see if this is real or not, and he's going to come out with some great stuff, right?
Yes.
And I wasn't there, but your dad was. Okay. Now the first thing he showed me is that you both look alike. That was it, and that's when I put down dad. I saw light blue around him, and I sometimes take that either a favorite color or it's a month. And I got March. March is well, okay, just by your face, because the next one would be December. I feel like he served. This man is a very proud American, not per se to the one in office right now, but he is like a Kennedy kind of guy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He said, "I'm so proud of you." It's in huge letters, period. You've made big changes, and he knows how hard that this has been. And I believe that you two had a very special relationship. Not everybody that has their dad around can say such. He said, "Thank you for everything." And he gave me a vision of you actually being there. And I feel like you were there every single moment. I feel like everyone had to make you leave to even get a little break. Do you understand that?
They did.
And that's because your dad was aware, and he wants you to know, even though it broke your heart, actually, he said he knows that it just kicked you in the ass. Do you understand that? That's the word he used. And yes, you can say it in heaven because that's not what stops us to get there, period. But there is a heaven. He also said that it was no pain. I feel like he battled this. I feel like it deliberated him, because I see that he didn't want people to see what he used to be. I hope that makes some sense. That's what he's saying. And I feel like in your mind, you were hoping that you keep flashing that back in your memories. And he wants to take that away from you right now, because man, this man looks, he's hot. I just want to let you know, tell your mom's here, and I want you to know he takes good care of her, but she's going to remember the way he looked. That's how he is. He's back in the 20s, when they had that great time, went out and have a few drinks and enjoying, and that's a great time, because his whole body is free of pain. It's free of it's everywhere. I feel like whatever he had, I can't pinpoint it. I feel like it was everywhere. So did he have cancer?
No,
He was septic.
it was,
So
dementia.
that would be everywhere. I just thought I couldn't pinpoint it.
Right.
But I want to let you know that there's no pain whatsoever. And he gave me a vision of climbing a pole for a living. Like a telephone pole. It's interesting, because I got it. He has me looking back. But does he have anything to do with poles and a telephone pole?
He doesn't, but my mom's dad worked for the telephone company
Interesting.
in
Okay.
the 50s.
And is your mom's dad on the other side?
Yes, he is. He passed before I was born.
Look at how our loved, you asked if this shit was real, man. And here you are, you're getting a conversation from someone that you never even sent to me, but I'm telling you, here he is. And
Right.
even your dad had said that he was taking care of your mom. And I know that this has been very hard on her too. And you're trying to help her too. It hasn't stopped. You haven't had that break. Please know that you're not by yourself. Look at how two angels are stepping in to let you know this. He said he was there with you. You weren't by yourself. And I saw many children, but I see a blend, almost like the Brady Bunch, but not. Yeah, kind of like the Brady Bunch.
Oh, yes.
3 and 3.
That's actually how we announced this one. That's popping in right now. How we announced our pregnancy. He had 2, I had 3, and we had her together.
No way! That's so awesome! I love it. You can't make this stuff up. And look, you got a grandfather that passed before you even got a chance to meet him, but he's saying that he's been there all along. And then also the blend. So, and especially the new one, I just feel like this was just like that miracle baby, and that you really needed some help during this time. See, so you've been watched all along. I just want you to know that. And I want to let you know that I've got a vision of a guitar. It's very big in the family. And I know that I feel like, does your mom play a guitar too?
No, she doesn't. My aunt does. My mom's sister.
Which would be the grandfather, I mean, the father of the one that stepped in. And by any chance, but what about you? What about you?
What about me?
Aren't you guitaring it up too?
I'm learning. I'm trying to learn. Yeah. But
He's
the
a little
vintage
better than learning.
the vintage guitar was my mom's dad's guitar.
Fabulous. And I just need,
Same one who climbed the telephone pole.
but also you're doing it too, man.
I'm trying.
That's really super cool. You aren't. I know that it feels like you're alone, but when they say that they're proud of you, and it's in the biggest letters on this page, you need to remember that. And every one of us, that has so many depending on us. It's okay for us to just have a moment to ourselves and let the rest of the people above you let you know they hear you. Do you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to let you know that this man is happy his mom was there. I also want to confirm that your grandmother of your dad is on the other side.
Okay.
And I want to let you know that he's happy. So if you've been wondering, he said he's happy. I got a vision of plans for a tattoo. Are you planning on putting something on your body or or a picture of something that pertains to your dad?
Not necessarily. I mean, I've had like one little 5-second thought about it over the last 2 months, but that's about it.
Look at how you said a 5 second talk. All I said, and I didn't say that it was a tattoo. I put in parentheses plan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Take a look at it. That
I
five
don't really.
seconds was heard, man. That was heard. He says that he loves you so much too, and he hopes that you understand that. And I just heard, I it's not my thing, but I definitely could hear the sound of the pounding of like a golf ball going into the whew, and it's going really fast. So, do you golf?
No, not at all.
Did your dad golf?
Not a.
Interesting. I wonder if by any chance this is something that's going to occur in the future because I just heard it. I just heard it pound. So, and you got 6 kids. So I don't know, maybe uh, doing golfing or what do they call that? Miniature golf. I just heard it and I'm sharing it with you. And you know, then you can't deny nothing. Nothing, Kyle, if you just got something that may happen this summer.
Right. Okay.
You're my forever friend.
Thank you.
Casey?
Cassie.
Cassie, I'm sorry.
Okay.
And yours is number 4. Now, when I started on your photo, the first thing he said was, "Where are you?"
That was a picture of me and him.
The
And
actual photo that you gave me is,
Mhm.
so that's your little hand, that little person that was in there. That's, I also saw dark blue around him, and I take that for September. Uh,
His birthday.
it was interesting. I got it, and it was a laugh, and I feel like somebody celebrated some, but it's like a banana shake.
We celebrate his birthday with banana malts because from Dairy Queen because they were his favorite.
Oh my goodness!
So
And look
we
at how
all get together.
he's funny. You know, he's going. So I feel like your little daughter might do that. You know, does she dance like this back and forth?
Oh, I'm sure she's a mess.
She is loved, and I know that you needed help with her. I know that you needed assistance because they showed that to me. Want you to be aware. By any chance, when did your dad cross?
June 26th, 5 years ago, 2015.
So when he said that he was there for you, that meant literally in spirit form.
She was pretty sick. The day of his funeral, that evening we ended up taking her to the hospital. She had to go be at the hospital a little bit, and she's had a lot of upper respiratory problems when she was a baby.
Wow. Don't you see? And you were saying it. You asked for him to come and help, and look at how he brought that. And he's letting you know that it doesn't matter how quick, how far, how long it is. Will always be your baby girl, and your children are his. And he showed me, and I need you to know this. And now that you got a Brady Bunch, you must be feeling like you're not doing something right, Mom, because he said you're a fantastic mom.
That's good to hear.
Of course it
It's
is.
tough sometimes.
It is. But to hear this, you gotta know that you must be at that moment when you need to hear it. You need to hear it from your cheerleader, the man that would listen to you, that wiped off
yes.
the tears when you needed somebody to talk to. You guys are pretty lucky to have dads that both were very active in your lives. Um, it's not as common as you think it is.
Yes.
You think
We
it
were
should
close.
be, but it's not.
Right.
He said that he put up a fight. He said he tried. He tried real hard to beat it.
I
Oh,
know.
the phone's going off. Did your phone go off too? Mine just started talking.
Really?
He's been trying to communicate with you. So because I just had this, that means that you've been having some interference of some odd stuff happening too. Don't dismiss
I've
it.
been seeing a lot of things, you know.
I know.
But
He,
yes.
he's letting you know it's not. And now, Kyle, you gotta listen because it's real. It's been happening, and it's because they're around. Nothing bad, not nothing. It's all about letting you know I'm around. And he said that he got tired of trying. Do you understand that? He said he's at peace. He says, tell everyone thank you for me. And when he says that, I feel like there's a lot of people in the family. This is important, he said, and I'm going to get really close because he said, you got to listen to this because your mom's not going to believe either. He says, tell your mother I'm with her and happy anniversary. I saw number 35. I also saw 2 girls. So do you have a sister?
I do. And a brother. But
And does she also have daughter?
she has a daughter and a son.
Okay, I just checked on that, and I also saw like him. So that's the boy. By any chance, is one of the boys named after him, or
No,
Yeah, your brother.
oh, my brother. My brother's named after him.
okay? I want to make sure that everybody gets their shout out like they're supposed to, because he wouldn't want to miss anybody. He does show me that he loves being a country boy, and it's underlined. Uh, oh, you got it. Would it be the number 35? And I saw white, so I was wondering if it's in April because it's so important. I think that it just went by. And he is fishing, and he gave me this vision of, and this is so odd, but he showed me 2 big white chairs. You know, like when you go to Crackle Barrel and
Yes.
you can sit in those big country looking chairs. He said it's his favorite.
My mom actually has 2 on her porch. Like that, 2 white rocking chairs.
He's still there. He says that he's with her. And look at how he said where he sits. I love heaven. They know.
Yes.
He said, of course I'm there. So you've been wondering, look at in every aspect, he's been there. A vision of writing. Now, this was very odd, but I try to describe it because it looks like writing by water. Not like writing, because you can't write on water, but I feel like water's near this writing, and it just, he says great job. I hope that that makes sense. He says great job.
I don't know. Not sure.
I hope that it'll get to you. It's almost like I'm seeing writing in a shoreline or by water that has maybe dirt.
My son's dyslexic, and we took a trip to the beach a few weeks ago, and he wrote in the sand because he's been struggling, and it said, "My mom is the best." And I was so proud. I mean, it made me cry when he did it because I was so proud he did it by himself.
That is so beautiful. Look at how your dad is letting you know he's around everywhere.
Yes.
And again, confirming what an awesome mom you are. Both my children are dyslexic. So I do know how hard that is, and it is not easy to keep them straight. But he wants to let you know. I'm so glad that we didn't stop at the vision because it looks like it was very important. And I know if you don't get it, they keep at it. We have to because it means something. And this is something that he wants you to know. Look at how it's a way of uplifting you, reminding you what a bad ass woman you are. You are Mama Bear. You know that?
I try.
I see all kinds of sports, and I also got a vision of like a drawing of like a stick figure. You know, kind of like when you do uh Hangman. Do you remember Hangman? And you would have a circle and just the face and you get the legs, but it's in green. So I just wanted to share that photo. And I don't think it's actually playing Hangman, but it looks like a Hangman drawing. I also got graduations. Now, you guys don't look very old to be having graduations. So I'm going to, and you got a little one over there. So I figured we got some milestones here. Probably like going kindergarten, going into fifth grade, maybe high school kind of thing. Any
All
of
of
those
the
make sense?
We have one going. We have one going into high school. We have one going into middle school. We have going into kindergarten. We have one going to fifth. We have them all over the place.
Oh my goodness, no wonder your dad was talking about what a great mom you are because you are under stress,
They're all over the place.
especially under this pandemic we had. Woo, this woman needs a margarita.
Yes. Yes.
Remember a margarita, Kyle?
All right.
I want to let you know that he said all the kids, and he says that he's been very busy hanging out with you guys. And that, oh, and I'm supposed to tell you, I love them. He's talking about all the children because I believe that your sister's children all involved. It's everywhere. And he said, "Happy birthday." I got a number 11, and I'm thinking it's June.
My nephew, my sister's son, is turning 11, June 12th.
And look at how I added her in there before we started. I didn't have that written down, guys. That was why I'm talking to them. These are just cliff notes that they know what we're going to go in and say. And the main thing here, the main thing is that we know how hard you got it, and they're here talking to you, letting you know. And we also know that you're supporting Kyle, and Kyle's supporting you. It takes a village. And to have two. But Kyle, you're stepping up to the plate, hon, and I'm being shown. Look at, he said that he's so proud of you. So please know that you're doing the right by your three and the other three. It's a blended now. There is no separation. There is no differences. It's one family.
Yes, absolutely.
You both are my forever friends. I truly hope that I was able to answer some of those questions, thoughts, and prayers. And, if you wanted more detailed readings or with more stuff, please contact me on my Facebook page. And you have a blessed day. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bless. Woo! Oh my goodness. Here we go.
He is on fire, y'all. You're on fire. That was so awesome.
They even said the Brady Bunch. That I just love what I get to do. And the part that she didn't recognize was the most important. Rhodey always said, I will not stop. If they don't stop, it must mean something. And the further we got deeper and deeper, it was exactly what she needed to hear. and look at that. This mother's been struggling. This dad has lost his rock. And I just want you guys to know, thank you so much for sharing such beautiful souls with us.
Yeah, it's there's nothing like sitting here with you two with the energy and feeling it and all.
Fire.
And before we move right along, thank you everyone for joining us in YouTube chat room. I got a bunch of names for the drawing later. And as you know, I'm getting ready to stand up and pull the lamp I have on Katrina back a little because I got a message. She's kind of, so anyway.
Am I washed out? I don't have no color in me at all. Candy's next. Woohoo! I met this young lady. Let me put her in. Hi, Candy.
Hi, Katrina.
Hey, honey, how are you?
I'm rocking. How you?
Awesome, awesome. Can't wait for your reading. Mwah.
I can tell you that we met Candy in Florida with another one of my forever friends that had invited us to her beautiful home, Valerie and Brody and myself. And I got to meet Candy and her beautiful partner at a gallery session where a whole bunch of her friends were there. And what I do is I just go from one person to the next person to the next. And I had met Candy and her pretty awesome dad, and Candy herself is pretty awesome. So just wanted to share this with you guys. Now, Candy, I'm sure you got your own recording. I don't remember what we talked about from that night. So hopefully but they do. So hopefully nothing has been repeated because, you know,
Nope.
it comes from your dad. So
Yep.
that's the part that I love. Now, what was your impression when I sent over your notes, which you asked an hour before I got them to you?
Most of them, I think I'm following or tracking with most of them. There's only a couple that I'm not positive where they're coming from, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
That's fabulous. I love that stuff because that's the part that by the end, we are going to understand what it means, or it's going to be something that helps you for the future. And the first thing that I want to let you know is the way that I looked at it, looking at the photo. He said that, he said that and he's laughing, but he said that you're missing. So did you cut yourself out of this photo like another person did?
I'll show you. It took me a second to figure out what that meant.
Okay.
When I saw that, it took me till right before the show started, and it dawned on me. This is the photo. I don't know if you can see it.
Go the other way. Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I do see
It's all white. There we go.
Yeah, there it is. And you were out of it. Yep, that's exactly what you took him completely out of the photo you sent me.
Yes.
And see, that's the part that I love. There's no way of the photo that you sent. I don't see a piece of you. I don't see. Now, the other girl, there was no doubt that I could tell that there was somebody used to be in the picture, but I didn't know it was the one that was sent it to me. But in your case, you're nowhere to be found in this photo. But he said, where were you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my daughter was in it as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I got Road Daughter down there. See, I didn't even look at. I love what I get to do. It's on there, and so is she. Your twin.
Yep. She is.
And it's not just by looks. I just feel like she's got all of your great qualities.
Well, when you meet her,
I'm laughing because he said your dad likes to do that. He's the kind of pull my finger type of fella.
Yeah.
Make you think he's saying one thing and then, you know, pull the real trigger out. But it's true.
Yep.
She does got all of your great qualities. Candy, Dad said that it will get better. Now, the reason why I'm saying this and being a fighter, I feel like maybe you got some things that are on your shoulder right now. And you don't have to disclose this to the world. Remember, this is all coming from him. And I do believe that it goes down deep, that you're torn right now on a decision. Or it is a path. One way or the other, you need to make a decision, and it weighs heavily on you because I know that you don't take it lightly. That's just the type of person you are. But when you do make a decision, you go straight in, all in, and anything that gets in your way, well, you just plow it down.
Yeah,
That's how he showed you how to be.
that's true. That's true.
And I remember him, I know that we said this before, because he said he was hard on you, and look at the woman you are now. And I believe that you give him the credit for that too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I heard a song that I was, and I hope, look, are you smiling already because you recognize the song? Okay, because I knew the song too, but I think that it has some meaning to you. It's Say You, Say Me, Say It Forever. It's
Mhm.
a song by Lionel Richie.
Yeah,
So
it was playing at my work this morning.
I love what I do. I love it. Guys, look, I know that I just get so surprised because I only get one side. And when you share the other side, it's because it's so powerful. It's them with you. I'm not there. I'm not. I swear to God, if I was this good, I'd be playing the lottery. And I know you guys hear me say it 1,000 times, and I'll say it 1,000 times in the future. I cannot do this on my own. He was there. He was with you. And this was more of confirming probably what you were going through in your thoughts. And it's about letting you know. And today is about lifting you up, Candy. I see that there's a pattern here on my sessions. And it happens a lot. He said that he's going to. So another thing that I want to let you know is, do you have a trip that you're planning to visit someone?
I had one that got canceled, but my daughter is starting a trip tomorrow to drive across the U.S.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And you know what? She's not going to be alone, so you don't got to worry about her.
That's good. That's good. Because I can't go with her.
Wow. All I know is that he said that he was going. So I'm pretty sure, Candy, being an awesome mom that you are, you probably was a little concerned of her going from end to end.
Yeah, both of us, both me and my spouse were concerned about it.
And now your dad in one big sentence, and look at how it took up almost the whole page. You notice it's the biggest statement there.
Yeah,
He's going to be there.
cool.
And that helps
Cool.
because we've talked. My son's in the military and he's infantry. He wants to do all that bad crap stuff that you had to do. And it takes a special person to have to put your dedication, your loyalty, and your life for the country.
Yeah, my daughter did that too.
No wonder he says she's just like you. You know what? You guys both have a tattoo on the same exact side. I'm looking at my left arm. She got one too in the same spot.
Hers is on her back. It's the exact same tattoo, but hers is on her back.
Okay. Oh, awesome. I love it.
We had them done at the same time, though, by the same person. We went together to do them.
Awesome. Please know that he loves her. He's watching over her. No wonder this trying to pick you up, let you know that, the things that we don't have control of. And just like he said about you, you gave her all the good qualities, good head on her shoulder. Oh, I see she's a little wild like you were. Look at that smile.
Probably.
So just know that everything will work out. He's watching, and I believe he's answering your prayers by telling you so. He says, I'm always with you. And, oh yeah, I did say in the same place. And happy belated birthday. Did you have a birthday?
I did, but it's been a while. It's the end of March.
That would have been after us being, well, happy belated birthday. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
He said to live free and love hard, and look at how it's underlined.
Yeah.
It's underlined real deep. He says he loves you so much too, and he said that soon you'll be retiring. So I feel like
You must know something I don't know.
I remember soon. Well, I know you're not that old, but there is no time frame, and whatever may be, you're already 3/4 into what you're doing. So if there's, and remember I told you, I feel like you're on a crossroad right now.
Yeah.
You're needing some help. And because I see that we have already taken care of one of your children that you love so much, because I know we got a blended family here and everybody is loved, but that sure helps a little bit. And then I see the other part of maybe money, or your work area. So with him saying soon you'll be retiring, I think that you only have to put up with this crap for a little bit. You're almost to the finish line, and you got it in you in the first place. So if you're feeling like you can't, and he said with a big old glass of scotch.
Single malt. Dad only drank single malt.
I just want to let you know, and it's a big glass. He said, Candy, don't doubt yourself. You must go with your gut. So with him saying that, you already know the answer to your direction. Taking away some of the worry. Your daughter's going to be okay. You're going to have a job.
That's always good.
That's right.
Because I like
because
to
he
eat.
talked about retirement. So that
Because we
means,
know I can't cook.
oh, not a little bit. That's what it burnt. Not even a little bit. I can't. I'm so sorry. And oh my goodness, we did talk, because he does like that smooth sounding music, the old Blue Eyes, and Lawrence Welk type of music is what I'm hearing from him with his drink, and he's got a ring on his pinky finger. Do you recognize a pinky ring finger right here back in his day? That's how he said it. So you're gonna have to go back to his younger times, under 40.
I'll have to ask my uncle, see if he knows.
And it looks like it's got color to it. I see like sapphire blue. So I don't know if sapphire blue means anything. That could be September, or a favorite color of his, or even it could be a school ring. I just saw the ring on the pinky finger.
I don't know. I'll have to ask my uncle.
Okay, because it won't fit his finger now. What he was, none of us look like that. He's a very funny guy. But I want to let you know that at this point, one of the things that you need to keep in mind is that you are a strong woman, and you already know the answer to what you just go with your gut, and that you're not alone. So Candy, do you understand what was on these pages now? Because we went through it from beginning to the end.
Yes, ma'am.
I love what we get to do. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing them.
Thank you. And I have your.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Guess what? Oh, I got to go. We both have it. I took it out. I thought it was in my breast pocket. I'm not sure if anybody sees that. I got mine too, and it's hidden back here. My coin you gave me. Aw. Here it is. Ta-da!
Woohoo!
I received this from her. It's a high honor, guys, and I'm gonna put it in front of someone. They gotta pay the drink.
Yep.
I've got mine too.
There you go.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
It was an honor to receive them. My son knew exactly what it was when I showed it to him. And since I've been going through a divorce, somebody had stepped in and was trying to get all cutie on the thing and said that he was in the Army. My son asked some specific questions. I couldn't even repeat them. He never came back. I knew it wasn't him. I knew it. But you got to be very careful. But he knew how to do it. Thank you so much, and thank you for your services.
Heart to you.
With a kiss in there, and tell what's your better half. Yeah, what's her name? Oh,
Lisa.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's so beautiful.
She is.
Tell her that I'm thinking about her, and I'm gonna have a glass of wine after
She's-
the show.
She's actually stepping out right now. Poke your head
Hey,
out here.
sweetheart, we wanted to say hello.
Hey, honey.
See
How are
you.
ya? Hi, Roni.
Good to see ya.
We'll have to come visit again, guys.
Please do.
Or if you come up this way.
We can
Okay.
do that too.
Thank you, guys. We love you. Forever, friends forever. And please just bring your morale up, Candy. You're on the right track.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye. And keep her fed. Okay. Number 6. Oh, we're doing great here. I have a person that I'm going to be contacting on the phone. Did you have anything that you wanted to add?
I just want to say she was on fire tonight and the chat room was agreeing. You're really doing great, but you always do. Please like and subscribe if you're not. We're really trying to build the YouTube channel. I'm going to always say that when I get a chance. So
Do you
thank you, Debbie. Thank you,
Yes.
Lex. Also, everyone for helping me in the chat because I don't know what I'm doing technically.
Yes,
Mwah.
she does. She is a fantastic person. And look at what we put in behind us. I wish heaven had a telephone. You see that? And I know that everybody wants to have some conversation, and all you need is me to tell you theirs. They're hearing yours. Look at, I think every single one of these readings has been able to confirm that they hear you, they're there with you, and I'm just telling you their responses. Let's see, I'm about to call a Whitley, and she is, let me, I don't know what number, what this area code is. Okay, here we go. Hello, is there a Whitley there? Hi, Whitley, this is Katrina. Thank you so much for sharing such a beautiful woman with me. And did you get my notes? And what was your thoughts on those, please?
Pretty accurate.
I love that. So she didn't even say that there's something you don't recognize, but we're going to go through this. And I wanted to let you know that this woman was definitely a woman of faith. Can you confirm that?
Yes, absolutely.
Who has her book? The Bible, the good book.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to follow up with that.
That's okay. It wasn't written down, but I just heard it, so I wanted to share that with you. And I wanted to let you know that this woman is beautiful inside and out. She helped many people. She said that, and all those people came to help her. She said that she had a long battle and she almost won it, but it didn't quite make it. Do you understand that? I'm so sorry for your loss. Now, she gave me a vision of a woman. I wasn't sure if you had a daughter.
She has two daughters.
And by any chance, is there also a daughter, the firstborn daughter of that daughter? I don't know. Does that make sense? Does the oldest have a daughter?
Yeah, she has four.
Okay.
The oldest niece shares the same birthday as the mother.
Thank you. I knew that I was trying to get the right sequence in to just let you know that she had brought him up. And she also showed me, when I was looking at the photo, she showed me her head, like there was areas of having some headaches or not clear thinking. Do you understand that?
I think I do.
So,
I think I do understand that, yeah.
Because she told me that you've been wondering why she didn't tell you anything. Is that, do you understand that? Does she keep you in the dark? So I want you to know that it started out, just thinking it was stress. Because I got a feeling that maybe you guys didn't get to know anything until like towards the latter part of her battle. She wants you to know without a doubt that she has no more pain. I also want you to know that she says that she is so proud of how you have been doing. I feel like, and look at it, it was underlined. So that tells me that some recent activities or things that you've changed about yourself, she's letting you know that she thinks that they're for the good. Do you get that?
Yes,
And if you wondered if she heard, seen, or was aware, she put it on paper and you're hearing that from her now. Do you get it?
yes. Yeah, the other day, I'm a lot of times, this is not why, but sometimes really it's not emotional, so I'm kind of negative. But the other day, really, when she was speaking, she said that she was wondering if her mom ever heard her, and like, can you hear me? And like, she just had a question for herself. So I know she like that's like one of the first things she saw, and that validated that for sure.
Always she hears, always. This is the beauty part of what I do. It's on your paper. I just answer their response. I just don't know what your question was. I want to let you know, she said, yes, I see and hear you. Exactly what you just said. And she says she loves you so much. And I was wondering, who has her earrings?
She had a lot of jewelry, so they could be any two in particular. I'm not sure. Kind of divided up between the siblings.
I think it's the pair she was wearing in that she said she got them for her birthday. So the earrings that are in the photo that you gave me to look at, take a look at them. They dangle a little bit, and those are the pair she's talking about. And I do believe that they were a birthday present for her. I did say birthday present. But she gave you some, didn't she give you some jewelry for your for a Christmas gift? She also gave me a vision of something, a special gathering that you guys do for her, celebrating her life, and that you still do. Do you get that? See, she knows. This stuff isn't just made up, and I love what I get to do because it's all done by a photo. Now, I want to let you know that this woman is surrounded by music. She loves the outdoors, especially in springtime. And she says that she likes seeing. It was like I saw her teaching things. So I didn't know if she was a teacher or if there's someone in the family that is doing, like teaching somebody stuff.
I teach for a living.
I love what I get to do, guys. Please know that heaven is real. I just want you to know that she wants you without a doubt that she's around you. So you go ahead and start talking as much as you want. She hears every bit of it. And you're my forever friend. Thank you so much for sharing such a beautiful soul with me.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Please follow my YouTube page, and you have a blessed day. You're welcome. See you later, ladies. Oh my goodness. Isn't that fabulous?
Yep, another person with messages from heaven, the comfort it brings. It's just, And to be in person, I'm just telling everyone, it's even after all these years, I still get the chill bumps. And there was a couple of them I did today. It's life changing what you do. It's honestly life changing what she does, y'all.
It's never boring. I have no idea because everybody's situation is different. Everyone has different reasons to want to communicate, and it's just awesome. I love being a part of that. And we're going to be doing,
Yep.
and this is going over to
Right.
Ro now.
Yep.
I
I was just looking down because someone just came in, Trisha Rojas. So I am putting your name in. All right, everyone that was watching on YouTube and in the YouTube chat, or actually just watch on YouTube, I can see. I am now going to draw the name, and you need to, if you win, send me your picture through Messenger, then I will send you the link.
I want them to see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'm doing it right now. Good luck to everybody. Good luck to everybody. Chandra, Lucy, Chandra, that's Chandra, my Lucy. Yeah, I saw, yeah, all right. Okay, Chandra, message me the picture and I'm going to send you the link. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to get this as we know that patrons out there. Is that the right? No, same people that are in the same business. What do you call
Yeah,
it?
her coworkers. Right?
Coworkers.
Yeah, you know.
Of course, we won't be able to do it for everybody, but hopefully the little things of showing, how much we are trying to take out of the equation and let you see, especially Kyle, look at how his face went when his dad said that he was going to prove it to him. I love what I get to do. I have no idea, but I think it's awesome.
I always give that example. She'll have a piece of paper and it may say, the goat with the brown ear, or the blue coat with the rip in the right elbow. It means nothing. And I'll be danged if it doesn't always mean something to those people. It's really amazing. And last week, the one woman who won, if y'all didn't see it as a show, you should go back, at least watch the whole thing. Actually, I'll count towards hours. But at the end, the woman, Heather, who won.
And I'm just, things happen for a reason. This woman right here will put it on her gravestone. I just know that because I will make sure everything happens for a reason. We might not know what it is, but this mother really needed her conversation with her daughter.
Chandra, I sent you the link in Messenger. I need you to send me the picture, honey.
Sorry, I don't remember anybody's readings. I know Chandra, but I will have to say that I don't know who you want to communicate with.
Leroy just said he thought audio cut out for a little bit. Can you hear us okay? Now, Leroy, I see you in the chat.
And we got a thumbs up
From
with
Carl.
that's our studio.
Stage manager, Carl Albertson, does a fantastic job. Okay, I got the picture.
Okay, we got it.
And you got the link. Just follow that link in and you'll be on the show with us, Lucy.
Let me put on. I gotta go through my wig.
I call Chandra Lucy, if anyone's
I
wondering.
love dark hair.
There we go.
Oh, I think I've spoke with him before. I want to let you know that look at how we're having the same theme tonight, because I find that this man is coming in to tell you the same thing. You're a great mom. There's Chandra. There you are, girl. Oh, somebody. Hello. Let me put her. I'm going to put Chandra back in. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? Hi, Lucy.
Hi. I
Is
look
that
awesome.
your dad, Chandra?
How are you? I'm surprised. I didn't expect that.
Well, we're trying to be as fair. We put everybody, Brody put everybody's name in. If you guys think we're kidding, here are all the papers. We're very fair and thorough. And is this your dad?
It is my father.
Because tonight everybody's wanting to talk with dads today, isn't? And we do got a Father's
Well,
Day
Father's
coming
Day is coming
in.
up next weekend.
Isn't that crazy? And we're going to try to do a Father's Day tribute. I've never known who my dad was, but that's a different story. But look at
Aw.
tonight. Oh, it's okay. My mom was raped. There was nothing that you can do about it.
So
Can't
funny.
fake it. You know, I've come with every scenario. But tonight, everybody wanted to talk with their dads. And you know
Aw.
what? Everybody's dad is here to tell their loved one here that what a wonderful and awesome person they are, let alone parent. So Chandra, right now, with dad coming in, today's about picking you up again, letting you know that I know that it's hard, but you've been able to come out of the gutters before, and you're not
Mhm.
even in the gutter.
No, not you. I'm just
Well, that
tired.
means
That's
that
all.
look at how well you've done. You know, that's the whole key. You're. Oh, look, I got my little thing on. When we are hurting or feeling like, what the hell do I do next? And I've been in that. I've called up Brody. I've been in that situation in the last month. She has. It just is. We got to remember that someone else is worse than us.
Right.
And
Right.
it takes us to remember that before we start to realize, man, we do got it pretty good. You know, I'm
Right.
seeing that your health is starting to level out. Is this right, Chandra?
Yep. I'm taking my own measures. Yeah.
That's fantastic. And I'm finding that your son is still your son. That's just how you're going to have to take it. And
I love them.
he floats to his own drum, and that's what makes him a unique individual.
Mhm.
He's going to come forward. He's going to come out of his shell. You'll see it. Remember, and I'm still seeing him floating too, where he goes on and doesn't need to be sheltered off onto a home base.
See, that's one of my biggest worries is that he's never going to get to that point. You know, with the
Well,
autism and stuff like that, that's like something that really does concern me.
autism, but there's still many out there that can achieve this. And my son has autism, and he's working for our government. And they,
That's good.
it's things, and they come in different degrees. But
Mhm.
look at how the heavens are telling you it will happen, and you just
Yeah,
stated that it's one of your biggest worries.
it is one of the biggest worries.
So
I
I'm
always said,
confident, without a doubt, it will
something happens to
happen.
me.
You want some time to yourself, but you also want him to be able to enjoy and
Right.
experience the 20s and what life can bring for him. And if you fall, it's okay, because you're going to have
Yeah.
a mom, you're going to have someone here. And he's saying that it's going to happen, Chandra. So we both
I
know
hope
that
it's
there's no time frame, but it will.
right. Right.
Is he in love?
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Is he in love? Has your son fallen in love with someone?
Not that I know of.
Wow, it looks like he's in love or infatuation. Does he take on infatuations and goes straight on it, and that's all that he does, and then moves on to another?
Maybe. I don't know. He doesn't. He doesn't really share with me so much that stuff.
Oh, so it could
I
quite
find out
be that
secondhand.
dad's telling you. Might be. So if he's on the phone a lot, or is he doing some
He's
things
on the
secretly?
computer a lot. Yeah.
Oh, it might
Like
be in
video
love
chat.
with someone.
Maybe.
Those long distance loves.
That's a possibility.
So, do you have a question for me that didn't come in? Is that something that's been on your mind?
Um. Well, I guess I kind of wonder, like with my dad over there, uh, like, are him and my mom amicable at this point, or are they still? Because when my mom first passed away, I had their ashes next to each other, and then I started having some really weird stuff happen in my house, and I thought, well, maybe my mom's angry because she hated my father, and so I separated them and then it quieted stuff down a little bit.
Well, all I got was a no comment. I don't, that's all I get. So I would,
Oh, sorry, that's funny.
I'm glad you find it, but I will never lie and state, but it was literally no comment. So,
My dad always still loved my mom, but my mom hated him.
sorry.
It's all
But
right.
just know that he's there, he's watching, and he gave you a message that you've been worried about and that it will come true. So,
Yes,
Chandra,
ma'am.
we love
Thank you,
you.
Katrina.
We do love you. Mwah, Lucy, my Lucy. Yes, I'm glad you got the reading
And
tonight,
thank
honey.
you so much for joining us and always your support, sweetie. Always.
Always, always. I love you, Katrina. You know that. You're the real
We
deal,
love
girl.
you too. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Man, our show is absolutely, I hope others have found it just as enlightening as I have.
I think so. And the chat, they're always saying it, you know, when you're knocking it out of the park and you're on fire. And I don't know what that tapping was, y'all. I heard it too. I heard it almost the whole time too. But a lot of times strange stuff happens, honestly, with electronics. I didn't believe it at first, but I've experienced it so many times. And that's what it could have been because we had no audio issues all evening. So
it was happening on our when we were on the radio show also with Jason Bland. He's a good friend of ours, Paranormal Soup, and there was interference going on during that show too. Meanwhile, we also wanted to give a shout out to some sister shows that are Carl is taken care of, so I want to go ahead and let him take over the show. Thank you guys, and join in next Sunday. We love you, and please share, like,
subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Yes,
we're having so much fun doing this, y'all. I am. Okay. Hey, Carl.
Hello. Great show tonight.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm with PNR Productions. I'm going to put a deal up here that these are all the shows that I produce. Of course, Katrina Cooper Spiritual Medium. They're at 4 o'clock on Sundays. The next show coming up is the Reverend Sean Winnington's Paranormal Mysteries is on his Facebook page at 7 p.m. Central tonight. Then on Tuesday nights, I'm with the WO Entertainment, which is a veterans comedy show.
Yay.
You can find them on Facebook or YouTube at WO Entertainment. And then my show on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. is Paranormal Nation Radio on Facebook. So with that all being said, we thank you for the show tonight. Everybody share and subscribe. Tell all your friends about the YouTube channel.
Please do watch it and just let if you don't want to watch it, because just put it off to the side and help me get some of those hours. I would so much appreciate it. And I wanted to give a shout out to Jill. She's a forever friend in the chat room. Jermaine Root. That's a new name, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, that's a forever friend now.
She was number one. Yeah.
Oh,
And
yay.
Leroy's there under Poseidon Incognito and his beautiful wife, Jessica. Debbie Robinson.
Kimberly.
Yes, Kimberly. Lexi's. She helped me.
We got Akella.
Yep.
We have
Hannah.
Lee.
Hey, Rody.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to Leroy on his deal.
Yes.
Here, I'll put it up.
Oh, yes.
The most beautiful pieces you can create.
Our friend Leroy has a business where he does all kinds of engraving, anything you want. You can send him a picture of anything and he can put it on something for you. And the pictures don't even do him justice. They're absolutely gorgeous. And that was his page that Carl just had up there. What is it? My Custom Engraving, and he'll put it up again before we leave, but yeah. You'll love the pieces, y'all. There it is, My Custom Engraving Cutout. That's a Facebook page right there, y'all.
Go give it a like, and I swear, Father's Day is coming up, guys. What a beautiful piece to, and we have a few fathers that were being spoke to from heaven. Send a photo. He can put a nice commending Is that the right
Yeah.
word? I'll be. Look, I have to ask her. But
To
I think
commemorate.
it's beautiful, and I can't wait for my sister up in Chicago to get her piece from her that Leroy had did for her. But guys, we'll see you next Sunday.
Yes, we will. 4 p.m. Spread the word.
Hit the like and subscribe. We love you.